Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Kerry Gemma Spiritual World. I'm a tarot reader and I do pick a card readings as well as zodiac readings. In today's reading, this is going to be how many kids you will have. So this is going to be a future reading on how many kids you're going to have, what their personality traits will be like. So we're going to really dig deep into this topic. So please remember, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. I do offer private readings, which is linked down below in the description box. So I thought this would be a really interesting subject to do a reading on, to see if we can find out some energies for some of you and what kind of children you will have. So to help you choose, I have laid out 3 different cards to help you pick the pile you feel most drawn to. So we have pile 1, which is innocence, pile 2, which is Mother Earth, and pile 3, which is Spirit of You. So pause the video if you'd like to meditate on which pile you feel most drawn to. And the individual timestamps for each reading will be linked down below in the description box. So I'm going to start with group 1, and for the rest of you I will see you at the click of your timestamp. Hello group number 1 and welcome to your reading. So you chose this beautiful card of innocence. So I'm also picking up that you will have a really strong bond with your child. I feel like you're going to feel really connected to them. So let's lay the cards out that we have. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups. We've got Mother and Daughter. Happy Surprise. Birth Babies. We've got Bravery. Nurturing Heart Mother. Renewal of Peace. And we have the number 11. So I'm picking up the energy that you're going to have a little girl. I feel like you're going to have a close relationship with her. We do have Mother and Daughter card here. This is mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, nurturing self-worth. So you're going to have this strong bond I'm picking up. I feel like you're going to be very similar to your daughter. And you do have as well the card of Bravery, Oceans. So I feel like your daughter's going to be really brave. I feel like you've almost struggled to get to this place where you are. And I feel like your daughter will pick up on your bravery. That's one thing I see in Oceans, is that she's going to basically not be afraid. She's going to be really fun, energetic. She's going to have a lot of enthusiasm. So this is the kind of spirit where she will be motivated when she is older. You know, you have the Birth Babies card. So I do see in this card that she's going to have this slight vulnerability to her. She's going to feel a bit overwhelmed by some things like responsibility, and you're going to really want to nurture her because you want to develop her and make her grow to be the kind of person that you want her to be. So I do feel like she's going to be someone who enjoys animals and nature. The fact you've got Happy Surprise here, I feel like she's going to be a surprise to you. So, you know, whether you have either had this baby girl or this is a future child, I feel like this is going to be a surprise. You didn't expect it to happen. You know, something very good is about to happen, is because this was a total surprise to you, completely unplanned, but you are actually so thankful for it. You feel very grateful to have this this little girl in your life. One thing I see with the renewal of peace, I feel like you're going to have this sense of peace, because I do feel like you may have lost a baby in the past. You know, this may not be your first child. You may have gone through something where you had a miscarriage. I'm just picking up this renewal of peace, as in you feel this amazing surprise that you didn't think was going to happen because it came from something that you thought wasn't possible, or I don't know, I'm just picking something where it was this total surprise because you didn't think it was going to happen, and you've got this peace coming through because you feel at peace now. So it may not even be that you lost a child. Maybe you could be struggling to conceive. This could be part of this peace that's coming through because you're finally getting to the place where you want to be, where you actually will meet your child. You know, one thing I see in the Nurturing Heart Mother, I feel like you're going to be very protective over your child, and you're going to kind of want to reach out to life with love and compassion. So you're going to spread this energy to your child. You know, I just feel like you're going to be a really loving parent. We do have mother coming through very strong in this reading, but mother is almost like this strong bond. So I feel like even if you are a father, it's almost like you could be this child's mother and father. I'm just picking up this strong bond of a motherly love, and it's almost like motherly love cannot be replaced. So we have the Ace of Cups, and I feel like your little girl is going to be, she's going to bring you this emotional experience, and it's going to be this friendship. You're going to have a great friendship with her, and I feel like she may even develop psychic abilities or spiritual insights. So she may be developing this from you if you are quite a spiritual person. I feel like she's going to give you this almost like you feel like you have this new home, because you feel really gifted from this kind of this amazing spirit to be offered into your life. So you have the card 11, which is individuality. Your little girl is going to be individual. We picked up that she's going to have a lot of energy about her. She's going to be really into nature, animals. She's going to be quite psychic. I feel like she's going to have all these abilities, and I feel like the traits have come from you. I feel like her traits, so if this sounds like you when you're tuning into this reading, then perhaps she is developing, you know, your personality traits and, you know, how you are. Perhaps she's picked up on this as she's grown inside you and grown in life. I do feel like the number 11 does correspond to a spiritual number. You know, a number 11 does correspond to psychic. So it was interesting that we picked up psychic in the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like she is going to have a lot of psychic abilities. So this is a master number, and this is the most intuitive of all numbers. So I feel like she's going to be very sensitive and intuitive, with a deep understanding of other people, and she's going to have a natural sense of what is going on behind the scenes. So she's going to be able to pick up on people's relationships and their health, and, you know, the psychic ability, she's going to know things without being told, and she's going to want to use these gifts to help other people. So I'm picking up the energy that you may have 1 or 2 children. For some of you, this could be this loss. This could mean that you may have 1 child but you've lost 1, or and others of you I'm picking up 2. I just feel like in numerology, you know, we have the number 11, so this does correspond to a number 2, which is very much about balance and partnership. So I do feel like number 2 is standing out in your reading. And we also have the number 1 standing out in the tarot cards. So I do feel like for some of you, you're going to have 1 child, and for others of you, it's going to be 2. And I am picking up girls, so I do feel like you may have 1 or 2 girls. So I'm just going to roll my dice, my zodiac and number dice, to see if this energy is correct. So can we find out more for group number 1 on their future children? How many will they have, and what zodiac sign will... So we have the number 2, which is interesting because I was picking up that you was going to have 2 children. So the dice has confirmed we have the number 2. And then the zodiac sign that we have here, so this is a Sagittarius. So either one or both of your children will be of a fire sign, I'm picking up. So this is your reading group number 1 of your future children, and, you know, the personalities that I was picking up. So this is the kind of current energy that I was sort of drawing upon. So this could be that your children will have these kind of traits. So if you are going to have 2 children, you know, certain things I've mentioned may be for 1 child, and then the other sort of traits could be for the other, but it's just the general traits I was picking up. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Hello group number 2, and welcome to your reading. So you chose the Mother Earth card. So you chose the Mother Earth card, and this does correspond to earth signs. So maybe you are a Taurus, a Virgo or a Capricorn, or maybe this is Sun, Moon or Rising in your chart. And that might be why you are drawn to this card. It is a beautiful card, and I do feel like you are going to have a really healthy and a really kind of easy-going kind of pregnancy. So let's lay some more cards down. We have the Ace of Swords, Little Boy Blue, Love from Your Parents, school exams, hearth, unconditional love, vulnerability, and the number 26, love partnership. So group number 2, I'm already picking up that you may be a mum to boys. We do have the little boy blue here, and this is dreams come true, return of the soul. So I feel like you may have been dreaming for a boy. Perhaps you've always wanted a little boy. I do feel like he's going to have a really pure soul, and he's going to make all your dreams come true. He's going to be very into creative things as well. He's going to be almost like he's almost dreaming himself. He likes to kind of visualize what life will be like when he's older, and almost like wanting his dreams to come true. He may have big ambitions for his profession. One thing I see that you have is the Ace of Swords. Again, I just feel like your child or children is going to have brilliant ideas, and they're going to be very creative. So I feel like your little boy or boys are going to love to create something new. They're going to like starting new things. So they may love playing in the snow, you know, they may really love the kind of winter months and playing out, being general boys basically. And I feel like they're going to be able to work things out when they're older. I feel like they're going to have good communication, they're going to communicate clearly, and they're going to have a great outlook on life. So we have love from your parents, and this is no matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. So I feel like whether you are with your partner or you are kind of parenting on your own or you're co-parenting, I do feel like that your child is going to feel very loved, and that's amazing. I feel like they're going to feel so much love from their mother and father. So this love is going to basically be so positive and have a positive impact on them that when they're older, that they will carry this down to their children. It's something that they want to make sure that their children have a great upbringing because they had such a great upbringing. So you have the card Hearth, and this is comfort. So your baby boy or boys are going to feel really comforted in their own home. They may be someone who loves dogs as well, as we do have a dog popping up. I do feel like there's going to be this cheerful fire burning in the house and home, and I feel like it's almost like this fireplace burning is like the flames of your love. So you have a very strong bond with your boy or boys. So I feel like your child's going to have a hard time leaving home because they feel very connected to you and the home, and you know, they're just going to have such a chilled life with you that they're almost going to be like a mummy's boy or boys. I feel like they're going to have a hard time kind of leaving the home because they feel very connected to you. One thing I see with school's exams is that they're going to be really intelligent. They're really going to get into their kind of school projects, their homework. I feel like they're going to be fast learners, and there's going to be certain areas where they may feel inadequate. They may need practice on some things, but they are putting all their effort into it because they are very ambitious. They're kind of, as I spoke about, this constantly dreaming. They're in this kind of dream world. So you may need to kind of get them to concentrate a bit more because sometimes they may, you know, go into a completely different zone because they're kind of very much into fantasy. So they may be doing something where they're going to compete with others, and you know, I feel like they are going to pass their exams. They're going to be very, as I said, very intelligent, and they're going to kind of want to reach their goals in life. So I feel like studying and school's exams are very important to them. One thing I see with unconditional love, this is like the unconditional bond that you have with your parents. So I feel like your child is going to completely love you, and as I did speak about them having this hard time growing up, leaving the home, I feel like there's someone who, because they've experienced this love from their parents, it's like it's never going to go. So you need to remember that one day when they do leave the home, you're going to like forever have this bond with them, because from a young age, from birth, you've obviously nurtured them and been there at their beck and call basically, and that is something that they will kind of continue as their trait as well. They're going to be very loving no matter what. So I feel like they are going to be very vulnerable. There are going to be times where they may feel, as I spoke about, inadequate. So if there's something they can't do, they get a bit frustrated. They want to learn things quite quickly. So they're going to have this vulnerability about them, but I feel like this is very endearing. It's a really nice quality to have. They're not overconfident. They're not like, you know, look at me, I'm amazing. They're just really kind of low key, but they have this amazing, unique personality. So we have the number 26, and this is a love partnership. So we did speak about how you're going to have this close bond with your sons or son, and I feel like this is going to be a partnership of a lifetime, and it's going to be passed down from generations to their children. So you're going to have a great bond with your grandchildren. In the number 26, I do feel like 2 is sticking out, but I do feel like also in numerology 2 and 6 can correspond to the number 4. So you may actually end up having 4 children. So you may have 4 boys, or the boy may come first. I just feel like boy energy is very strong in the reading. It's interesting as well because you actually do have number 26 here as well. So you've got 2 number 26s. And we also have a 4 popping up under 34, as well as 14 there is a 4. So 4 is definitely quite strong in the reading. And we do have this 2 popping up. So I feel like I'm just swaying more towards 2 or 4 children is something I'm picking up. But I'm going to ask my astrologist to confirm this, this energy. For group number 2 of my YouTube audience, how many children will they have and what zodiac sign will they be? Wow, so we got the number 4 pop up. So I do feel like some of you may have 4 children. And this is a Gemini. So I was picking up the number 2, and which is interesting because a Gemini is a number 2 kind of simple figure. So, you know, number 2 can also mean that they will have a split personality or have the traits of a Gemini. So that may be why we was picking up this kind of number 2, but we also do have the 4 as well. So I do feel like some of your kids may be a Gemini. Probably not all of your kids will be a Gemini. So let me just roll this a few times just to see more energy. So we've got Gemini. What else? Okay, so what will their other kids' zodiac signs be? Okay, so we've got Sagittarius. Can we have another zodiac sign of their children? We've also got Cancer. And we'll do one more. So can we have one more zodiac sign? Okay, and then we also have Capricorn. Okay, so this is the reading I received for you group number 2. So obviously this is a general reading, so this could be the number 2 or 4 for some of you, but 4 is very strong and very much strong boy energy as well. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I shall see you in a future reading, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Hello group number 3, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to find out how many children you have and what their personality will be like. You've got Spirit of Yule. So I feel like you're going to have a deep connection with your child, especially your first child. I feel like, not that you have favourites, but I feel like your first child will mean a lot to you because it's your firstborn. So I feel like you're going to have a very strong bond there. So let's see what cards we have. We've got the 6 of Cups. We have Child of the Moon. Brothers and Sisters. We've got Play, Magnetism, Silver Sisters, as well as Laughter. And we also have the card 33, Communication. So I'm already picking up the energies that you may have quite a few children. I feel like you're going to have a split of boys and girls. I'm picking up sort of male and female energy. You have the card Play, so I feel like your kids are going to be really playful, and I feel like they're going to be playing with each other because I don't feel like they're going to have like an only child here. I feel like they're going to find time to play in their everyday life, allowing their inner child to experience joy. They're going to basically be really happy, and they're going to be really joyful around others, so they're going to be really playful, which is interesting because you have laughter as well. So your kids are going to give you so much joy because they're going to be so funny. I feel like they're going to say funny things, they're going to do funny things and bring this joy into your heart, and they're going to share so much closeness in their relationship with their siblings. I feel like they're going to have a close relationship with their brothers and sisters. We do also have brothers and sisters here, and this is to get along with others, see the love and the best within them. So there's going to be a close bond here. So I feel like there's going to be a good kind of brother and sisterly love here. I feel like the brother may be older than the sister. Going to kind of look out for each other. Now we have Child of the Moon, forgiveness, transcending the ego. So I feel like they're gonna be really forgiving. They're gonna have this really kind of empath energy about them, where they're very forgiving towards other people. So they're very kind-hearted, and they don't have this ego where they feel like they're better than anyone else. So I feel like the Child of the Moon does make me think of your first child. I do kind of feel like they were kind of created under the moon phases, so it could have been a full moon or a new moon, but I feel like Child of the Moon is quite significant in your reading. Perhaps you were looking at moon phases when you were trying to conceive. One thing I see in the Six of Cups is that this is children or childhood memories popping up. So I feel like they're going to have a good childhood, okay? I feel like they're going to one day look back and they're going to revisit these kind of old dreams or plans that they had, and they're going to embrace their inner child. They're still going to be quite childish when they grow up because they have this kind of inner child about them. You know, they're really going to kind of look back and kind of wish they were children again when they're older because they had such a good childhood. So I do feel like you're going to have a really great relationship with them. And as I was picking up this bond, I feel like brother and sisters are coming through strong, that they have this strong bond. We do also have Silver Sisters as well, so I do feel like there is this connection between sisters. Perhaps some of you may even have a daughter and you kind of feel like you're sisters as well because you become best friends, so you're almost like this parent and best friend. And it's going to be like this protective energy, so you're going to be very protective over your children because you don't want them around kind of toxic energy or toxic faults, so they're going to be very positive people. I feel like you're kind of protecting them with this kind of pure energy that you have. We have magnetism, attraction. So I feel like your child is going to be like a magnet to you because of this close bond. Perhaps they're not the type of child that likes to sleep on their own. I feel like you're going to have this hard habit of making them sleep in their own bed because they just love getting in the, the grown-up bed and, being close to you because perhaps they could have a few nightmares at night. I feel like they are going to be really into the sky as well. So the moon phase was coming up. I feel like the stars are going to really excite them. So I feel like they're going to have this a great attraction to the kind of the planet and the galaxy. So we have 33 popping up, and this is communication. So I do feel like you're going to have a good communication with your children. I am picking up the number 3, that you may have 3 children. 33 is standing out a lot, that number 3 is significant. I do feel like the communication here is that they have a good communication with their siblings as well. So this could mean that you could have a boy and 2 girls, possibly, because we have brothers and sisters. We've got kind of 2 sisters coming through, so you may have like 1 boy and 2 girls. We have the number 47, and if you break this down in numerology, this would be a 3 as well. We have the number 3 standing out in this card as well. And we also have the number 36 up here, and again, if we broke this down in numerology, this could be a 3 as well. So I do feel like number 3 is standing out a lot. If we halve the 6, it's a 3, so I just feel like number 3 is kind of really standing out to me. So I'm going to ask my dice the zodiac signs and how many children you will have. So for group number 3, how many children will they have and what will be their zodiac signs? Okay, so we do have the number 3 popping up, and we also have a Taurus. So there could be an earth sign. I just want to get a few more zodiac signs as well. Can we have another zodiac sign for their future children? So we've got Sagittarius, and we'll get one more. Can we have one more zodiac sign, please, for their future children? And we have Gemini. Interesting. Remember, this could be sun, moon or rising, but I do feel like this is picking up their actual birth star sign. So interesting, group number 3. I feel like this is the traits that are coming through. So this could be multiple traits between your children. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it insightful and fun. And hopefully I shall see you in a future reading, and I'm sending you lots of love and light.